All right, so I'm changing the valve cover gaskets on a 3.0 liter supercharged Audi. And so we got 2 of them on each side. I already got 1 out here. Not too difficult. There's a few nuances. This holes here is kind of hard to pop out, but I just used a couple picks, kind of jammed them in there and massaged it out. So got to be careful, and this is pretty brittle here. It's just plastic. So yeah, that's probably the most thing to keep in mind there. So this is the easy side. This side here, we got a lot more involved. Got to get this kind of out of the way. And we also got this hose here, the air conditioning hose that's right in the way. So definitely a little more challenging, but if you've never done it, I would say practice on that side, and then you'll have a little better idea of how to do this side here. So, but the gaskets we got here is by Fel-Pro. They come in 2 different colors, blue and black, indicating left or right. Not sure exactly which one's which, but they should go only one way. And this is how it comes in, like on a cardboard. So they're actually in another baggie, and there are 2 of them. So these are like a really silicone-y kind of gasket. And here we have the cover itself. So what we're going to do is just gently pull this one out and put a new one in. And I'm just going to use this little pick here to pick it out. So it just picks out pretty easy, and then you can just nicely pull it out the rest of the way. You guys can see it comes out. Yeah, not too hard. Just slowly pulling this off, and we'll put the new one on. All right, so I cleaned this up a bit, and this is the old gasket, and it's kind of hard and brittly. I actually broke it taking it out there. Compared to the new one, it's very flexible and silicone-y. So yeah, and the way you can tell that which one's which is this little circle here is different on one side, which on the other one it touches together like this. So the right side is separated, and the left side, the driver's side, is the one that's touching like this. So, but yeah, it's pretty easy to figure out. You can't put it any other way. So, and that goes right here on this side, upside down. So yeah, we're just gonna literally push it in there. Just make sure you seat it all very flush. And then once that's seated, I'm going to carefully reinstall it. Alright, so I put the valve cover back with the new gasket. Tighten it from the middle out, kind of like crisscross, whatever. So it should be good. Now I can go ahead and reinstall everything back on this side. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this side, and we should be good to go. Alright, so I'm actually on the left side now, and I got the blue gasket on. You guys can see that everything's cleaned up, ready to go back. And yeah, this one was a little bit harder to get to. I didn't have to disconnect the tank, just the hoses on top. Kind of move them out of the way, and then I moved it back and forth to get to everything. So yeah, everything's cleaned up, and I'm gonna put this back on, and then we'll crank it up and check, make sure everything's good. All right, so we got the engine running, and it's actually been a couple of weeks since I drove it, and nothing is leaking. And I've looked around really well, and they're working really well. So this is the blue one, and that's the black one there, and yeah, it's perfect. Actually, this side was leaking more than that side, but they're both holding no issues, and it's completely dry all around. So yeah, very happy with the Fel-Pro valve cover gaskets.